Second global problem, part 2. Solve the third problem, world finance, cryptocurrency. Today, finance is considered as the most important attribute of the economy. Under such condition, a tendency, speculative in content, to give money properties as commodity that the nature of them manifests itself. This only leads to the unrestrained feeling of personalized financial bubbles, the aggressive expansion of money in the economy began immediately after their appearance 2 or 3,000 years BC. This coincided with the formation of the first states and the first religious practices. Commodity relations before the advent of money corresponded in their content to such an archaic biological phenomenon as symbiosis. It is this form of relation that presupposed a voluntary mutual exchange of goods, first in simple and later in complex logistical chains of a network nature. Money initially performed the intermediary function of the equivalent of goods in commodity relations. At the same time, at first money mimicked as commodity, but today they have begun to wrongly position themselves as commodity. This situation is demonstrated not only by regulators at the state in interstate levels, but also by network structures independent of the state. For example, large retailers that issue their own money, the ultimate form of reproduction of money as a commodity today, is demonstrated by various kinds of virtual currency systems. For example, the market for so-called cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, PP coins, Dogecoins, etc. The advent of money, it was assumed that you would contribute to economic development. So it was at first. However, in the future, money began harm the body of economy more and more noticeably. They fulfilled the historical mission, just as the ether fulfilled its historical role in physics, giving way to the electromagnetic field and the human physiology, many organs of his phylogenetic ancestors, which we call rudimentary, for example, wisdom teeth, coccyx, etc. They increase chow for more and more, stimulating the accelerated growth of disorder, which, according to Aaron Schrödinger, we define as entropy. Money, by definition, is not capable of playing the role of an objective equivalent of the commodity, since, unlike it, it is available for production in any quantity. This is often used by both unscrupulous or incompetent regulators and counterfeiters. Moreover, the banking system itself and in current form is not capable of meeting its obligation in full. We will be outraged if a car we bought with a declaration engine power of 300 HP is really capable of ensuring only 10% of them. And that's the way it is with bank. An objective equivalent of a god can only be such another god for the production of which it is necessary to spend comparable resources. Art object don't count, since their value in most cases is determined by market condition, fashion, etc. Only the transition to the gold standard of money can restore the world economy, bringing it out of the destructive regime of chronic disease. A more acceptable standard may emerge in the future. Another major symptom of the disease of the entire economic system is the overproduction of money in the world, which does not correspond to the resource norm of the economy, which is not able to master them in such a volume. Under this condition, corruption objectively manifests itself as a kind of drainage which ensures that excess money from the real economy is dumped into individual accounts. There is a clear pattern. The higher the level of corruption, the worse things are in the economy. It is clear that under this condition, one cannot count on any success in the next fight against the objective phenomenon that corruption appears to be. It is only a symptom of the severe chronic illness with a pronounced contagious that is contagious component. If we accept the postulate that any pathologist process in the economy is a natural program process, then it is necessary to learn how to read and manage these programs. Today we see attempts to act only on the system symptoms, which is an imitation of control technology. To control the system in the mode of adaptation to the requirements of the environment, it is necessary to enable to negative feedback mechanism, but requires having an exhaustive, consistent, therefore systemic model of the economy, but there is no such model, and it is impossible by definition. Nevertheless, a relation strategy for the development of the economy may well be proposed. True, for this it is necessary to use system approach to this problem. There are also no relevant specialists, since there are no wealthy teachers. It is hard to believe, but it seems that the leaders of the economy demonstrate a critical lack of education. At the same time, the situation is more like a certain control process when a subjectively expedient decision is made, but not socially useful. This is how an oligarchy is formed. The theme, Seven Global Problems, will be continued in the next article.